seem to be back then. Hopefully it was just it. Can fix with that. Seems like everything is going smoothly. Of course, wait until the ads are over. And of course from that as well we can see if things are going well or not. Anyway. I seem to be good. There we go. Things seem to be fine for now, thankfully. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Dudes be waking indeed. Slowly but surely. Gonna go ahead and start making a sandwich then. We're doing like a sandwich or two for today. And then it's gonna be checking things from the shinies I found today. Because, you know, one, the Impidimp is indeed on the larger size. And then the Cloth I'm not too sure of course, because we didn't have it on the Pokédex before that point, so can't really know for that reason how things are indeed going. There we go. Another sandwich indeed. Done indeed. get a bunch of observers, shall we then? It did have enough time to be turning into nighttime. I mean, it would have been turning into nighttime anyway, soonish. So it's not that bad then. Hello, Ponyard. I very rarely do be seeing you in a group. I very rarely do be seeing you in general in here because I'm not usually in the areas in here that you're spawning in. Because I'm pretty sure that it's Ponyard is one of those Pokemons that they do be the do be like spawning only on those rocky cliffs thingies, so there isn't too many of them in here to start with, so I don't really see them too much, but nice to see nonetheless. A nice Pokemon and a nice shiny of that. One of those Pokemons that I know that it's from Gen 5, but for some reason my brain still thinks that it's from Gen 6. Like, I absolutely know that it's from Gen 5. Still, for whatever reason, brain thinks that it's from Gen 6. Interesting Pokemon though to be getting a new evolution after all these years. Because it's usually not the case that like it will be getting like a third stage. Especially nowadays because they don't really do too many like giving an evolution into a older Pokemon thing as much as they used to do, so that's why it kind of felt weird that it did get one. I mean, I don't mind it, of course, but it do be a little bit of a stranger choice. Do be loving the theming though, still with the Pokemons that they did keep it going about. You'll be loving it. Now if only... Oh, if only you could play chess with them. Would be making it even more perfect, you know. It would indeed. One day be getting that going about. Oh, hello. One day there will be a chess game. Oh, it's a fungus. One day there will be a Pokemon themed chess game. They'll all be somehow related to... It's all somehow related to the Ponyard line. One way or another, you know. You know what also would be perfect about if they ever do decide to be doing it is that one side could be red and one side could be blue if they do decide also be keeping the same shiny coloring. Like, you know, then one side would be the regular colors and the other side would be the shiny colors of the place. I know it's not, you know, the typical chess colors, but then again, it wouldn't be a typical chess game in the first place. Nice and Pokemon themed. Can I do it from this far away? Thank you. Then I can make sure that I can keep this Morgram here as well. What do you indie like? Sandwich or two today and then we'll be done for today. Hunting wise. A decent day again. About 6 hours of hunting. About 6 hours of hunting indeed. One target and one non-target to be found so far. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. No, is this Zorua? Is there another Venomoth to be a Zorua or... No, it's just Venomoth this time around actually. I would have been going for the Pinecone there anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. We can stop that, thank you. But yeah, as usual, I'll go ahead and be trying to be doing Dynamax Adventures tomorrow. Be trying to go ahead and do that indeed. so hopefully that'll be on tomorrow then. Quite nice. Mm-hmm. Oh. I like that the strudel is bigger, and then I didn't think anything about the impidimp. But then that dude decided to be the... That dude decided to be the... Zorua then. You know what would be kind of nice? That if I could somehow be making... I mean, there probably is a way, but like with the already being their recipes, I could be making a sandwich that would be making all the grass types to be small, or more likely to be small. Because then, you know, it would be, in my mind at least, it would be working in the way that, you know, the regular fungus then would be small, and then the... and you know, the Zorua ones would be only the ones that could be like big most of the time, of course. Of course, I'm not completely sure does it really work that way, but I would like to say yes. It's not like Zorua, you know, loses the typing or anything. It's still going to be the usual typing that it is normally. But I would like to say that I can't be making multiple different types to be, you know, small, because if I could, then I think dark types would be another type that I would be making small as well. But at the same time, I don't really want to be doing it because I want the size to be random if possible. So if I would be having a teensy power for the dark types, it would be also affecting the potential Zorua's size as well. I guess poison would be actually better because there's, you know, poison types. There isn't a bunch, but there is, you know, still a... Yeah. Actually, all the, like, most of the other ones are indeed... that are not as easily identifiable that they are Zoruas, their poison type. There's Strudel, Crafii, and the... fungus. would definitely be making it easier to be seen. Would indeed. Can you? Thank you. The ones are always about 50 XP. More or less. Of course, you know, it's gonna be the occasional accidental other ones, but on average it's like 1 go is about 50. Because it always will be depending on the level. How close are you actually, like? Not that far. As I said, it would be quite funny to be hitting through to level 100 with this. Because it's mostly from this. I mean, I have used also some candies at some point, but most of them are from doing this. And also I did consider to be on the team for a while, but then I thought that I already have a poison type and one did. Then again, I did have 2 fighting types, but as I said, it will be really depending. They did make quite a different, or they were like quite differently used, so it didn't feel like I did have 2 of the same Pokemon. Didn't feel like that at all. Oh, it's a big phones. I mean, Zoro wasn't too far away though. Zoro wasn't too far away, always somewhere close by. Always somewhere close by. Gonna go to here again. Change it up a little bit. At least there seems to be a decent amount of Zoroas. Like it, like it. Feel like each, indeed. Another sweet apple. I know that I'm gonna be evolving Apple Ninja out of the forums that was on the base game. I I mean, it's not that bad to be going ahead and buying the evolution item for the one that was added on Kami. And from there, it's not that hard to be evolving Ichu. Evolving Ichu, the final evolution of the line. Or of that, like, line. It isn't too bad at all. A little fungus there. Thinking they have to be a Zoroark. Also, that Murkrow is small. We're seeing once again a very small Pokemons. I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't too sure because I think there was at some point there was actually a Morgrem there not too long time ago, so I wasn't too sure did I despawn them or not. Thank you, Shadows. Hitting in. Lovely, lovely. Shadows just all of a sudden just hitting in as one does. I do be hiding. Tried, but I was able to figure it out. It's quite just smart for A to be hiding as a Pineco in a grass patch. Gotta say, the most immediately can tell that there is something. Something just fell off there. It's a shade of green there that shouldn't be. Nice that the Murkrow nearby wasn't also a Zoroark. That one is. Is there another pine cone there? No, it's a Kamala. I'm gonna double check it as well, but I was quite sure that I didn't see any pink there, but better safe than sorry with that though. It's nothing too out of ordinary as a shiny, but nice nonetheless. As I said previously, it's like not impossible to tell, but it's on the harder side to be immediately telling that it is. On the harder side indeed. Zorua? Indeed there is. I don't need to destroy the Murkrows though. You can leave them be. Another situation. This time it is indeed an Impidimp. Wasn't this time as Zorua disguised as an Impidimp in the middle of the Murkrows. Oh. I was thinking that it's looking quite big, but it's indeed a Zorua. That's something that I don't see too often. Zorua trying to be a Charcadex. I just feel that it's kind of odd sometimes that they do be like the rarer Pokemon of the area. Because why would they try to be the rarer kind? Like logically thinking that the rarer kind would be a one that probably people would be more after. At least that is how I would be seeing it. Oh, it is trying to Zorua there. Thank you. Surprised that there actually wasn't anything else there. Nothing there. Pineco? There's a jumping Pineco on the ground somewhere. There's gonna be one on the trees. It's quite likely in those, indeed. Quite likely in the trees, indeed. It do be. Let's make yet another sandwich. Be doing that indeed. The charm is running low soon on this one. It's true. I didn't want to focus on it. There we go. There goes the Electrify. It will be going indeed. Oh. Yes, I didn't counter it. That's nice. I'm gonna make another sandwich then. The usual spot. Pretending to be making the sandwiches in here. Let's make most likely the last sandwich of the day. Most likely indeed. And I guess depends on how close I am to level 100 room. What I'll be doing with that. There we go. Nice. Avocado tomato going through an avocado specifically that way. Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. Let's make another sandwich, indeed. 150 EXP from that. Yeah, it was... No, not there, actually. From there, and check summary. It's 3k. Almost exactly. Yeah, I think we're gonna be hitting... level 100 then with the dude. It's quite likely. Oh, there is a Pineco on the ground. Yo. Go on the ground indeed. I still keep running into here. We doing that indeed. It seems small. I mean, I've been seeing quite a good amount of the big ones, so it makes sense. Hello there. Impidimp number 5. You were quite a runny little fellow. You were indeed. I'm gonna throw a die ball at you then. Oh no! I'm hitting myself in confusion. Oh no! Do I have any die balls? I have 13. Okay. The sucker punch doesn't really do anything at this dude while I'm not attacking him. Nice. Nice critical capture. Let's go. Unfortunately, nothing really interesting going about with you. And I'm just gonna be calling you Ronnie fella. Because we're a Ronnie fella. Oh. A Ronnie fella. You're gonna be quirky by nature. Slags. There goes Ronnie fellow. That's even like one step closer for the dude to be level 100 before the shiny Zerua. That was quite a good amount of EXP. It's quite a good amount of EXP indeed. Like 3 times the usual amount or so. I mean, it do be the case that you're meant to be getting more EXP from. You're meant to be getting more EXP from like actually battling them. I didn't think it would be that much though. There is a Zoro. It's another one. Yo. Oh, I see a lonely Morgram once again. Oh, grass is loading. Thanks. That gimme goes cry a bunch of times. And it would be the only one like that is like close by that, you know, would be making a cry anyway, so I'm assuming it's the EDC then. Okay, okay. Like there was close by a small one that was, you know, small little fella, and then there was a big dude right next to it. a big small mushroom and big small mushroom and a small imp. They already do be quite small, so don't necessarily need to be going too much smaller. I don't. Oh. And you can heal that one, I guess. Still though, no more Grims. And I'm glad about it because, as I mentioned it already a bunch of times, no, nothing else is really that common for me in Glenwood. So I'm okay if it is only gonna be somewhat of a common there. I mean, I don't mind to be running into like 1 or 2 in here. I wouldn't mind that. But nothing too much more though. Fire? Yeah. Makes sense because it really wants to be there a lot, so it do be quite easily getting knocked down then. It's too close by for my Pokemon's liking. Which also would be kind, as I said, it says so many things I would be wishing would be different from the auto battle thing. Like, why not let it be? There would be settings for it. Or like, I guess, like you could be like saying that you could be training your Pokemon differently. It's not like we are not doing it already. It's not like we're not doing it already, indeed. Like we're not training them, be working in the way that we would be liking them to be working. Whatever it shall be then. Skiddo? Okay. Interesting to see you in here. I guess it's one of those Pokemons again that is only in the rocky areas, as I said, which there isn't a bunch in here. You know, you don't see them like almost ever in here. Oh. I like that the impediment behind it is small again. They seem like they are the same height. Not too many more to go then. Room hits level 100. The gap between the XP par and the XP par's progress is, you know, quite close to the end there. So soon then, soon indeed. Oh, stop. Yeah, one thing, please. You still don't need to be KOing anything but the Zoruas. It's not necessary at all, and there it is. Do we now level 100? As I said, mostly from doing Zorua. As I said, there is definitely some other things as well. Remember that I did use it for one outbreak. I don't remember which one I did use it on, but I know that I did use it on, like, clearing one outbreak. Didn't get anything. But I remember that I was doing that indeed. I will say though that I don't think it's too necessary to be showing that screen there if no one is gaining any XP. It's not too necessary at all. No, Grafaya. You're hanging from the tree once again. Thinking your next move. Seems small, yeah, you're more grim indeed. There was also quite a good amount of impediments nearby, so it was quite likely that it was indeed actually a more grim. Oh, the viewers are when I think that the Kamala is as well. Oh, it's not. Looks so silly every single time that you're moving. Spite ops. You do be indeed. And then again, there is another, like... Another spider, like, Pokemon that will be doing that as well. And that is... Aragonage. It will be moving so weirdly. Especially in the water. But I love it. Maybe in its own beautiful way, I guess. Then again, some creatures do be quite scary ones. They do be indeed. again about like 10 or so minutes or more hunting after it's are over, and of course since it is the last sandwich of the day I'll be just using it all. I mean, if I don't of course be finding Zorba in before that, then you know I might just be getting out of here then. That situation. Did you target that one? Now it's gonna be like really hard to try to defeat the Zorua there because the Hero Pokemon is messing around and you know they don't KO the Hero Pokemons ever. They don't have the power to be doing that. They don't be having the power to be doing that indeed. Which is understandable, but at the same time kind of frustrating. Oh. Zoro before, thank you. Yeah, another ad break coming in soon. Another ad break coming in soon indeed. Of course, I'll be waiting it out and then continue the hunting afterwards to be going ahead and running out of the sandwich. It's still time for one more impotent pride. It's still time for one more impotent. I think it's the one behind, yeah. That is the Zorua. Still time indeed for one more blue fellow. Never too late for the dude to be showing. I'll go ahead and go to the usual spot and start a picnic there. I might as well knock you down. since you're close by. I gotta check you out as well. It's, you know, one that I know that is going to be one guaranteed. To be checking it out indeed. So close here. I guess your eyes are indeed like not later, you know, when you're sleeping indeed. You'll be doing zoomies, I see. I mean, they are kind of known for it anyways. So it doesn't really surprise me. Interesting. You don't have another, like, animation? Oh, you have? Cool. Okay. I'm sure Maridon appreciates that you did say that you're going to sleep. I surely think that. Appreciate it indeed. Oh. Let's get over there then. 6 minutes left on the sandwich. Assuming that you're a Morgram? Yes. I mean, if it would have been a Zerwite, it would have probably been already be trying to run off. They usually started quite quickly, especially if you're that close by to them. So... yeah. But again, a decent hunting day today. Made some more progress on Zorwa, and indeed did finish up the... cloth hunt. That's nice. Hello. Small landmark to mimic you. Unfortunately, not we're early after right now. Maybe one day we'll be after it. Maybe. You never know what once started to interest you someday. I never really do. Sometimes they do be more obvious than others, of course. Sometimes they kind of just come to mind out of nowhere. Oh, hello, Pashimian. Oh. Another Zorba? Nice. More Zorba we can see, the better, of course. Yeah, I might be doing something for the amount of Zorba things that we have. I might go ahead and use some of it. So next time that I'll be hunting for it might be a little bit more empty on that side then. Sort of Oh. Hello? Sure. Arheim spawn there. Why not? You want to go ahead and destroy the Makuhita, I see. I see how things are. A little bit over a minute left then. I will go ahead and check the sizes and then, you know, the ending of for the day then. I probably will not be using a picnic today, I'll just probably be having cloth out and that's it then. But yeah, as I said, tomorrow most likely Dynamax Adventures if everything goes indeed nicely. Which they most likely are. So, doing that. think my boost is gone. Let's see if there's gonna be one more to be spawning in, but doesn't seem like it. Let's go ahead and see then. What are the sizes? I even take the love to the party. Yes, please. A little bit smaller than average, okay. And how about this duo that should be bigger than normal? This will come from me now, such a bulky party around, does it? I guess that was a close one, then I'm gonna double check, but you should be perfectly average, right? A little bit smaller, I guess I didn't check it then. But I better to be double checking. What are you? Main target of the day, indeed. I did even manage to find a bunch of blue today. Bunch of blue. Yeah, thanks so much for watching and sticking around. Tomorrow we'll be going on and doing Dynamics Adventures indeed if everything goes well. Have a great rest of the day. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to do everything you need to do today and remember to get enough rest as well. I'll see you guys indeed most likely tomorrow. Until then,